Yeah, I think that's what this game is, really. Here's Commissioner Gordon. Like, there's levels and then there's the overworld, you know?
The of Arkham Asylum are on the rampage once again. And this reporter has to ask, is it really such a great idea to house all these supervillains together in one place?
Yeah, actually.
The mayor's plan to let them loose in some vast
what?
area in the heart of the city got put on hold. Now that would never have ended well.
Max?
What?
Did you miss that?
All the prisoners are accounted.
They make a fucking Arkham City joke.
He must have been the first one to break out. Smuggled in some kind of explosive.
That's actually crazy that they got Arkham City joke. Awesome. Why don't we just send them to the Phantom Zone? Like, actually, how are they busting out of there? Okay, to be fair, people have escaped from the Phantom Zone, so... What's this? We in a level? Asylum assignment. So there was no courtyard cleanup. We finished it immediately. Now this is a real level again. You know, Max, I kind of wish I had never played Mass Effect Andromeda so you could join me to play it. That's actually kind of unfortunate. The hazard suit.
One more thing, sir.
You can drop safely into any liquid? Okay. I don't know what I was thinking either, alright?
You know, you hated Mass Effect Andromeda.
I know, but like we could have shitposted, you know? And that would have been fun.
Just spend minutes looking at the way the textures look, just be like, oh my god.
What's wrong with Sarah Ryder's face? Oh my
gosh.
Ryder. Get out of my fucking brain, dude. That's the problem. We've known each other too long. We both have the same fucking sense of humor. It's so bad.
Remember when we both played Paladin on Final Fantasy XIV and we had one friend who used to shit on Paladin so much while playing Warrior that he decided to play Paladin just because it got buffed.
No, I don't really remember any of that. That's way too long ago.
I think this was either Stormblood or what was after Stormblood?
Oh, I got ground up. Very nice.
Excuse me, sir.
Hang on, I can't see.
Yeah, Shadowbringers. And then we used to say, oh, Ryder, Dick, Ryder. That was a funny time, bro. Dude used to shit on Paladin. And then it got that buff.
Yeah, and then it became meta and suddenly everyone wanted to fucking play it. Who could have seen that coming, guys? What the fuck? How exactly does this help us? I'm very confused. How the hell does this help us?
Yes. The souls of humanity are weighed down by gravity. So I have to crash Axis into Earth.
Character assassination. Like, we can't jump over this. Oh, we can. What the fuck? You just double jump. Never mind. If you hit it, you can't go over it, but you have to double jump over. I was like, what? You can't just walk on top of it? Okay, my bad. I got it. Sometimes you gotta hit the same puzzle 3 times. I understand. You know what's the one thing I like that you never really played? Well, there's a lot, but... fucking Spyro. Spyro and my whole friend group is too retarded to play Nier Automata.
Eventually I'll get back to Nier.
There you go. Very nice, it's done, dude. Oh, I'm hungry. You know I'm having turkey for Easter?
Oh boy.
I am hungry. Yeah, we'll probably do this to maybe like one more level, maybe another level, and then I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm about to pull a Killer Croc.
Is sanity the price of pay for power?
Yes. I would happily pay sanity for power. Think about how cool I would be. The tarantula wouldn't just be a meme, by the way. It would be a way of life. And then Max would be the dude to stop me. And I want to genuinely pull an Ozymandias. I want to be like, yo, Max, you really think I would let you, I would sit here and monologue to you if you could stop it? I already fired the nukes 2 hours ago. No, you did what? Come on, Joker. You can't be serious.
Funny thing is, I still would have saved you.
You know, that's pretty funny.
One more thing, sir.
Use the hazard can to fill containers with Lego tubes? What? Oh, like that, okay. It's just a lot of stuff that's made up on a level-by-level basis. It's not bad, it's just a little weird. Like, you see how this entire level is just a big puzzle? Like, we're not even, like, fighting anyone yet. Here we go, finally. Probably get the freeze suit in a minute here.
And just
Or not. There you go.
that iconic, just the end of Arkham City, Batman walking out with Joker's body.
Yeah, I like how they make a reference to that in this game. Like, putting all of them together in a walled-off part of the main city, probably not a good idea either. I like that the Lego games are kind of self-aware, at least. They don't take themselves too seriously. They're kind of aware that they're, like, cheesy, like, side games a bit. I like that. I like when we have game series that aren't, like, super up their own asses, doing way too much.
Then we got the Robin DLC in Arkham City.
I played that.
Robin tries to help Batman, and Batman's like, I didn't need your help, it's fine.
Understandable. If I was surrounded by incompetence, I'd probably feel the same. That's cool that you could tell they were trying to build up like an Arkham verse, basically. It sucks that they just stopped. Like, they just never, made another game after that. You can't freeze this? I think you can. I think you have to stand in like a certain place. There we go. Yeah, I wonder what the Marvel games are. I know there's like Marvel Superheroes 1, and then there's Marvel Superheroes 2, and then there's like another game. I can't remember what it is specifically. It's not Marvel Superheroes 3. It's like a completely separate game. Lego Avengers, that's what it is. Bro, can you please not fail the platforming? Like, oh my god, I'm failing it too. Never mind. Robin, I'm sorry. You're the acrobat between the two of us, okay? What the fuck? Okay. I like how I make it as Batman on the first go around. I cannot do it as Robin. Okay. Oh, here he is, Mr. Freeze. That's pretty brutal. You freeze them and then quite literally they break apart. Also, I may have murdered Batman. It wasn't intentionally, I swear. What the fuck? Okay. Let me out. Okay. I thought it was behind the ice. It's not. Here we go. Dude, stop. We get it. You're in there. You're in there for a good reason anyway. Unlike Catwoman. Good lord. There you go. What? It dropped me for some reason. Oh, because there's a hole in it, I guess. Yeah, there's no ice right there for some reason. There you go. Robin, are you gonna make it, or are we gonna sit here all night? Are you for real? The boy wonder, ladies and gentlemen. I too wonder how he became a superhero. All you really need is a tragic backstory and you're pretty much set. Scarecrow. I don't even know if they're aware of what Scarecrow's powers are supposed to be, I'll be honest. Like in the last game he could solve Riddler puzzles. It's just weird. Okay. Acrobat suit. You need Batman for this. There you go. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. We're making like a special delivery. They just kind of put weird shit in these games too. Like what even is this? Like a box? Of what? What? What the fuck? It's a bunch of clouds. Why are there cloud clones in there? Peak gaming right now, dude. Apparently there's just a bunch of mad scientists. Alright. How do we get past the fire? Do we switch back? Why would ice cool off the fire? I guess it works. It's whatever. Shit doesn't have to be so literal.
Sony has published a patent for dynamically adjusting, nerfing, or buffing players in multiplayer sessions to balance cross-platform like console, PC, and mobile. The technology would monitor hardware input methods and skill levels in real time, then nerf or buff players such as by reducing speed or reaction time for console and PC users to balance disadvantages faced by mobile players using touch controls.
Dude, I am so sick of AI anything at this point. It's actually jading. I'm just so done with it. Who are these dudes supposed to be? Okay.
That poor man.
He's an inmate, dude. He's crazy. That poor inmate was probably a serial rapist. You know that, right?
That is true.
I mean, it's a Lego game, but, you know, it's Arkham Asylum. Let's pretend it's the Arkham games for 5 minutes. No one in the Arkham games is good besides, like, Cash, who I actually genuinely feel bad for. Imagine barely surviving Arkham Asylum, and then just a few years later you get drawn into fucking Arkham City, and it's like, wait, what? What did I do to deserve this? And is this a Final Fantasy VII reference? Like, why are they all have spiky yellow hair? We're low-key gonna get Lego Final Fantasy, dude. Oh,
that
no.
GTA 6 could introduce a full co-op story mode, allowing players to experience the entire campaign with a friend.
No. And no.
If that is true, it would be a massive for the franchise.
It would be a massive L, yes.
Oh shit, Peter Cullen narrated the Gundam Wing promo for Toonami.
Like, have we not learned not to totally skip over his Gundam gooning? Have we not learned that just because you make something co-op, that doesn't make it better? Like, how many co-op games existed in like 2012 and that era that just were shit because they were forced co-op? Like, that's one of the unified things that people say badly about Resident Evil 5 when they're not just complaining about racism or whatever. Like, that's the number one thing people all say is, oh, this game was multiplayer. You know how many multiplayer games I played on the channel that were just complete
Dead Space 3
one-offs?
essentially went through this thing of it sucked as an action shooter.
And it wasn't a good horror game, so what was it? It's just a game.
And then the problem was they tried to make Carver relevant, but the only way to have Carver be relevant was that you had to play co-op. And for some people who didn't have like online or like new friends that would want to be willing to play Dead Space 3, it's like, what's the point?
They really thought they were gonna do something when they had all that stuff. Where's Batman? They really thought they were gonna be onto something when they had a co-op, but it doesn't work like that, man. Like, I don't know. I think it's happened enough that we could all be honest and say that it just doesn't work like that, okay? Like, I think that's fair enough to say at this point. Oh, here we go. It's crazy how it's like we've learned nothing. Like, oh, we'll just make a game co-op. People want to play it. I think what'll happen is you get really good playthroughs. Like, people always used to come in and say, I love your playthrough of fucking Dead Space 3, but, you know, like, that's just the thing. Like, I think it's not really a horror game. It kind of just ends up being two dudes shooting the shit, having fun with each other. And, you know, it's just kind of a whatever playthrough. Can I get past this? I really want to fight all these dudes. I'm kind of lazy. I think we're gonna have to fight these dudes.
Dino Crisis ad, 1999.
Yeah, Max is just on his nostalgia arc.
This is my Twitter algorithm. Dirge Cerberus Final Fantasy 7.
I can't hit him. What the fuck? He literally just free-flowed me until I died. What? That
Holy
makes
shit.
sense.
Dirge of Cerberus wasn't a turn-based game?
No, it was an action shooter.
Holy shit. Wait, and they didn't remake this?
Bro, why are you doing this to me now, man? Oh, they gave Scarecrow a lot of HP. Uh-oh. I hate Scarecrow. Oh no, we're gonna start to see some crazy bullshit.
I just realized something. So funny, the Spider-Man community haven't been this united in excitement since Paul's fake kids disappeared.
Oh wow, he actually did damage to him, okay. More cyanide gas, Jeeves. Yes, honey.
Wait. 4-player co-op game. One player becomes a yandere and hunts their friends.
4-player co-op?
Yeah.
So basically, Yandere Simulator, but it's an actual game, and we don't have to
Yes, it's
staple
called
it.
the Yandere Virus.
Oh my fucking lord, dude. You know, Yandere Sim might be one of the biggest fumbles in history, next to like Lucari, all this other stuff. Like, bro, if you're gonna be on the internet and do anything, homie, like, at least under your official shit, first of all, don't deal with women that are under 18.
Escape from Yandere.
Secondly,
I
just
looked
don't
up
fucking-
Yandere.
Don't do all this weird shit with like fans and groupies and stuff. Like, just stop. Like, David's gonna have to learn this lesson, probably, allegedly, possibly, and like, it's just weird, man. Like, so many dudes have thrown away so much over stupid bullshit. I don't know how else to even describe it.
Oh no, your precious friend has been infected with the terrifying Yandere virus. What started as a fun trip with your friends has turned into a nightmare in an instant. When you come to your senses, you find yourself in a mysterious place, and your dear friend has been infected with the Yandere virus. Explore this unknown place alone or together with your friends. Gather scattered materials to craft a cure. Save your friend and escape this place. Run away from your Yandere friend. Your infected friend is no longer who they used to be. Driven by a distorted mind and uncontrollable aggression, they will chase after you, taunting you with unsettling and disturbing whispers. The moment you get caught, it's all over. If you want to survive, run.
Oh, I thought this was like a 4-player game.
Yeah, you could do it by yourself.
So are like all the players fighting against each other, and the friend is just
No.
AI?
The friend. So it's one player that becomes the Yandere, and the other 3 people are running from the Yandere. Or if you do it solo, it's just the Yandere running after you, and that the Yandere is AI.
I don't know. I'm good. I would never. This is like Friend Slop, which is like Max's new favorite genre of game. I'm not a fan of Friend Slop.
Might be worth it. Collect platonic mushrooms. Mysterious platonic mushrooms are hidden throughout this graveyard. These pumpkins. Pumpkins. These pumpkins are essential ingredients for creating the cure. Risk your life to collect them and complete the only cure that could save your friend. Beware of mutated plants.
Identify residual radiation.
Radiation consistent with energy signature of U.S. Defense Department project JSG-817, currently under development at LexCorp.
Well, I think we know who broke Joker out of prison.
That's a crazy accusation.
What would an upstanding presidential candidate like Lex Luthor want with the Joker?
I've heard that Lex Luthor may not be so upstanding.
You might want to tell somebody. Election day is tomorrow.
Sir, there's been a break-in at Ace Chemicals.
Wouldn't be surprised if that was Joker's first stop.
Yeah, thanks, Commissioner Gordon.
Wait,
Cool.
I'm so confused. Why are we running?
Great. Asylum assignment. Dude, they just give you 25 gamer score for every level? That's crazy. Barely even have to do anything. Alright. What do you think? One more?
Up to you.
Max is just having fun scrolling Twitter, scrolling Instagram.
Turning Operation Javier into a fully standalone remake isn't just a good idea, it's a sleeping giant waking to wake up. Rich atmospheric environments that pull you in, a diverse lineup of enemies that keep every encounter fresh. A soundtrack that lingers long after you put the controller down. Expand on characterization, maybe new characters. A descent into darkness that grows heavier with each step. Carefully handled, this could be a defining gem of modern Resident Evil.
Okay, it's not happening. Anyway.
Code Veronica Remake should have Operation Javier as DLC. Resident Evil 1 Remake should reintroduce Sergei Vladimir and Umbrella's End as DLC.
Okay, anyway.
This should have been a DLC expansion for Resident Evil 4 Remake.
Actually, that is true. But it wasn't, so no.
I
don't
recently
know,
learned
man. Like,
that Operation Javier is the shortest campaign in the Darkside Chronicles.
yeah,
It would have been
it's
more
really
appropriate
short.
if it had been a shorter DLC for Resident Evil 4 Remake. I imagine it would last about the same amount of time as the Resident Evil 3 Remake.
Look, man, like, people are over fucking blowing it. They only have Operation Javier there to give reason for why he knows Krauser. It's not that serious, folks. Like, yeah, they could expand it, but it's not that serious, okay? Like, I don't want to be that dude, but it like, people, but what happens is that Capcom and all these other studios will introduce, like, cool ideas, and people will blow it up to be way more than what it actually was ever supposed to be. Because they, you know, obviously they're fans, I get it, they're excited, they like it. But it was never meant to be anything more than like a cool little reference to them talking about their past shared history in Resident Evil 4. Like, it was never supposed to be anything more than that. So when you ask them for like a full game based off of it, like, well, no. I don't know, man.
With Arkham escapees flooding through the
Oh,
city.
is that Vicky
We've got
Vale?
goons in the streets, thugs
Maybe.
in the park, and poison ivy in the botanic gardens. Even Killer Moth, who's apparently tearing up the power station. Killer Moth?
Killer Moth is no joke, claims snickering police commissioner.
Some kind of break-in at Ace Chemicals. Be careful out there, people.
I like how even she's like Killer Moth, really?
Just like Arkham.
So I can stop carrying this? I mean, now we have other samples.
Robin, it's radioactive. You're going to get cancer and die, son.
I mean, it is Leon's Code Veronica, but I genuinely don't know if there's enough meat on that bone to warrant a remake. I love Leon, but we need a Veronica remake first as a priority. That game does not get enough love. Pretty much.
And I'm telling you, people are just blowing it up. I get that they're excited, I get that they like it. You're not gonna get a full game out of it, dude. Like, I don't want to be Mr. Negative Nancy and Debbie Downer, but certain games are just not meant to be expanded on unless they get like a full, from the bottom up reboot and remake. That's the only way it would make sense.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay, we can use it to get rid of toxic waste. Alright, Robin, you're on janitor duty. Clean it up, Janny.
One more thing, sir.
Find liquid to refill it. One more thing, sir.
PS6 cost rumors spark fears of $700 plus launch price.
It will be just like the good old days all over again. How could you not love it? What's there not to love? We are literally repeating history.
Oh shit. This leak from Reddit. Nintendo has a leak problem, LOL. Summary: 2 Star Fox games. One classic this summer, the other an adventure one for later.
I mean,
Mario
listen,
Kart
maybe
World
it's
DLC.
true, maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm not gonna complain, but like, I don't know. Like, I get the idea. Like, people are excited. They want to leak. They want to be the first person on the scene to be able to say yes, it's really happening. I don't know, man. Like, I'm of the mind that like, just let it happen. Like, I don't need to spoil it early. It's like when Kamiya is telling you, like, no, dude, you shouldn't fucking spoil our game before it's even out. Like, let people actually have a chance to enjoy it. Like, I get why Kamiya is fucking angry. It's like, dude, can't even let a motherfucker enjoy it. Like, dude, the spoilers for the game are out. The game isn't even fucking public. You can't even play the game yet. Like, imagine that. Like, imagine you just want to log on to Twitter one day or log on to Reddit or whatever. And I think the Resident Evil subreddit did a good job of this, but like, how fair is it that some mod has to get spoiled on the game before they even get to play it just so they can keep other people safe? You know, it's stupid. Like, yes, you could always make the argument it's just video game spoilers, it doesn't matter, but I feel like that's very reductionist, and at that point nothing matters, right? It's like, well, let people play the game. You have a fucking opportunity to play it, dude. The game isn't even out yet, you know? It's not like this game has been out for like 20 years or some shit.
So, what did you think about Blood Rain?
I don't really remember much about it, to be completely honest.
Blood Rain is getting a definitive edition.
Can we get those Bond games again, please?
It brings together all 3 Blood Rain games in one enhanced collection.
I can't throw a batarang in this suit.
Why would you need to?
Because these guys are throwing pies at me, and I plan to not get pied in the
Batman.
fucking face.
Dodge and get close.
It hurts. What do you do? Bro, the pies have like rocks in them. What do you like? Look at this.
There's a meme because it's one of the mini boss enemies you face in Warhammer 2 for one of the PvE co-op missions. It's called the Hell Brute, and the meme is literally stop being a pussy, be a man and melee the Hell Brute.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, stop being a pussy. Melee nemesis. Electricity suit.
Batman.
Catwoman. What? Oh, Lord. Stop being a tourist. Actually play the video games you say you're a fan of. What? Never.
Excuse me. Stop gatekeeping. You're gatekeeping. Oh my god.
We need to gatekeep harder.
Like, this is why
Uh-oh.
I'm happy that video games are being ruined, because you chuds are so selfish.
Chud is such a stupid fucking word, by the way.
Jason Schreier is so right
Oh
about
my
you
god,
guys.
this dude just gaslights me 24/7 on my own content, dude. I'm tired, man. Like, who actually wakes up in the morning and is like, I can't wait to see what IGN has to say about something? Like,
Yeah, honestly, I'm very surprised that they haven't gone out of business.
Yeah, like, can they just hurry up and fucking die already?
Especially after they get community noted about Crimson Desert.
Well, people like Crimson Desert. That's why they have to hate it.
Again, I think it is very, very astounding that game journalists in general are supposed to be neutral, non-biased, and this is what they do.
Max, sometimes you're so fresh and new it hurts. I never tell you that.
We're gonna give Concord a 7.
Yeah, Concord gets a 7, dude. Fucking all these games get super high scores, and they know they're fucking selling you fucking garbage, bro. It doesn't matter. As long as they could fucking do it, they don't care.
I can't wait to see the score they give the Lego Batman Dark Knight collection. I cannot
Well, I don't think they have
wait.
any reason to hate it, so I think it'll be fine. Oh, we can just walk there.
And oh boy, people are just strange like that, huh?
Yeah, people are agendaed. People are pieces of shit. People are terrible.
People are pieces of shit, especially the dudes who. Oh god, it makes my skin crawl when I'm reading this. The dudes who were looting Diana from Pragmata.
Oh my god, that's another game that ain't even out and it's already getting ruined, bro.
Yeah, they shut down that subreddit apparently.
Yeah, I don't blame them. Like, what the fuck? People are already making it fucking weird and creepy. Like, bro, the game isn't even out yet. Like, bro, can we play the game first? Before you ruin it for everyone? Well, Reddit has all kinds of weird shit on it. You know, people bitch about 4chan, but Reddit got just as much fucked up stuff. Like, maybe they don't have, like, gore and stuff. So I guess if that's your big W, then sure. But, like, Reddit has just as many NSFW and weirdo subreddits that would... Like, even 4chan sometimes doesn't touch a lot of it. As I said, Reddit's only good because unlike 4chan, it's not what threads people want. You kind of get, like, a general, like, overview of it. Okay. Alright, I think we're done with this suit. Someone really loves the magnet suit that it returned in this game. Okay. There you go. We got some red. Oh my god, we almost knocked someone else into the vat of Ace Chemicals. Now that would have been bad. We don't need two
Really
Jokers running around.
Really is funny that you have a place like Ace Chemicals, and you think they'd make it better protected.
No. I actually like that it isn't. Look, I need a Nemesis too, man. What we really need, and I've said this before, is we really need a Static Shock game. Now, I won't lie to you. When I first heard the term Bang Baby, I thought I was high as shit. I was like, this is the dumbest name possible. But besides that, Static Shock is fucking cool. Static Shock is basically just Infamous. And I really like Infamous, and I really like Static Shock. That said, they definitely could have picked a better name for their, you know, superhumans. Bang Baby. Sounds like a fucking porn site. It's really fucking bad, actually. It's a shame. Like, again, I don't expect it to be as mature as Infamous, and I don't expect you to be able to be good or evil. But it would be cool to see those electric, you know, the electric powers used in a Static Shock game. Like, it basically is a Static Shock game.
A Bang Baby is a metahuman whose powers were triggered by exposure to the quantum vapor.
It really is just
by Alva Industries.
It really is just fucking Infamous. It's the same shit.
An explosion at the Dakota docks dispersed the quantum vapor gas. This event and the mass mutations that resulted from it are referred to as the Big Bang.
Yeah.
Not until several years later were most of these Bang Babies involuntarily cured, when the governor gave Dr. Todd permission to disperse a cure in Dakota's air.
Alright, cut that one. I actually like that we have a bunch of people that are like metahumans.
Before that, Destruct, D-Struct, D-Struct is this guy's name, Nails, Aqua Maria, and possibly others as well had agreed to serve as test subjects in reversing their mutations. Following the disappearance of their powers, Ebon and Hotstreak stole a canister of quantum vapor in the hope that they could restore their lost powers. They succeeded.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I remember watching the show a little bit. I forget exactly.
Oh, this was for the ending. Yeah, essentially they were cured, but
like Clockwork Orange cured. You ever watch a Clockwork Orange?
No.
Oh Lord. I love how that's just like inside humor because I watched it and Max has no idea what the fuck I'm
Bang
talking about.
Babies in Static Shock, Aqua Maria, Boom, Brick House, Harmon.
Yeah, we need better names too.
Dio, Chain Link, Chompus, Destruct, Dule Jones, Dwayne McCall, Ebon, Fade, Ferret, Gear, Hotstreak, Hyde,
Hotstreak's
Kangor.
okay.
Gear is okay too.
Gear is alright. Gear is his friend, right, Richie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, Max, I don't know, dude.
Leech.
Leech.
Madeline Spaulding. Mirage. Nails. Nightingale.
This hurt.
Onyx. Omnifarious. Permafrost. Puff. Ragtag. Replay. Replicon. Replikon. Oh my god.
Was this just like a 2000s thing where like being real snazzy about it? You know what I mean?
I mean, it took place in Detroit, and again,
oh,
it was mostly about like.
Wait, actual Detroit?
Yeah.
Like Detroit, not like some fake city named like made after Detroit. Like Gotham is like fake. Gotham is like fake New York.
No.
But it's also in New Jersey somehow.
Yeah, this all took place in Detroit.
Interesting. Really weird how the DC universe decides if it wants to be set in the real world or if it wants to be in like fake cities. You know what I mean? Because Gotham is like obviously meant to be New York, but they explicitly state it's not New York. I don't know. Maybe in some timelines it is, some timelines it
Wait,
isn't.
no, it says City of Dakota.
Oh, okay, there you go. See, told you.
Dakota, yeah, it's the City of Dakota. So Dakota is supposed to be the fictional version of Detroit.
There it is. Okay, see, I knew it. Max can't fool me. There you go. I like how much longer this level is compared to that other level where they were joyriding. This is way longer. Bang babies. I can't back up. You know, it's funny, the controls for driving this are completely different than the controls for driving the Batmobile. The Batmobile actually uses RTLT, like it's actually like a real thing you're driving, like a real car. This doesn't. This is a very weird game. What the fuck? Yikes. Oh. That's how studs are made, apparently. They're radioactive in nature. The outside of that, I don't know. I didn't really watch like a lot. Like, it wasn't on Cartoon Network, Static Shock. That was on WB.
Yeah.
So basically, for anyone who's wondering, in America, there were like maybe 5 or 6 major like cartoon networks, basically. So there was Cartoon Network,
PBS
obviously.
Kids.
Okay, well, man, even more. Cartoon Network,
Boomerang.
Disney. Well, Boomerang's Cartoon Network. It's just old shit that they
Oh,
just don't.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah, so like Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, WB, Fox.
And at one point,
Kids.
yeah, Fox Kids, which I think got changed eventually.
Yeah, what was the other one that wasn't Fox Kids? What was it? Jetix was on Fox, right? I'm pretty sure.
No, Jax was on Disney.
Was it? Oh, I don't fucking know. See, that's the thing. I don't remember any of it. There was a 5th one I can't remember that wasn't PBS. I'm trying to think, and it's been so long, I just can't recall for the life of me, man.
Jetix gave us a lot of...
Fox? What the hell was it?
Lithium,
No idea.
xenon,
Uh-oh.
mercury, tantalum, and dialum.
And those aren't the chemicals he spilled all over the floor?
No. He left the empty bottles down there, and it wasn't any of these. What he stole was to make something else.
Uh-oh.
Yep, Jetix gave us shows like Puka.
What?
Yeah.
I've
Puka,
never heard of that.
The little girl with the space buns. No, the little girl with the the ball thing in their head as a hairstyle.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The Tick. The Inspector Gadget cartoon.
Oh, I remember that. So yeah, that's something else. Back in the day, for anyone who might not remember this or might be too young, every time they would have like a major movie, it would get like a cartoon series right after, basically.
Yep.
Like almost without fail, anytime there was like a major series, it would get a cartoon series afterwards. It was just like a very easy way to make some money, you know, like, so a lot of Disney shows and Disney movies have like cartoon sequels that, you know, just, they're one-offs. You don't need to fucking watch them.
Beyblade, Sonic X.
What was it? Dude, it was fucking, not PBS. I can't for the life of me remember. And I'm gonna remember 30 seconds after hitting end recording too, and that's gonna really annoy me. Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney XD, Fox. Oh, and WB. Yeah. Those are like the big five.
Which
Maybe there's one I'm
became
missing.
CW Kids, I believe it's.
CW Kids. That's something.
Well, no, there was ABC Family, which was another one.
Oh, okay. See that, but that's like real young, right? I think.
Yeah, because ABC Family did like most of the Power Rangers.
Man, that's why I say, like, when I talk about the fucking 2000s, man, like, I really mean, like, you could have done anything. Like, you could have put anything out and people would have liked it. Like, I am not shit posting, man. This is not a game to me. When I say that, like, the 2000s was so good because you could put anything out like that, like, I really mean that. Like, you could just do any fucking thing in the 2000s, and somebody would have liked it, and someone will remember it. Like, how many motherfuckers remember Code Lyoko? Yo, yeah. But you wanna know what I always hated? I always hated, like, the weird... Wow, that actually eats you. Can we break it? Thank you. I always hated, like, how every single show had to have, like, a romance plotline. Even in Animorphs, I didn't really like it. Very nice. It kind of works for some of the characters, but two of the characters I just think did not have a very good relationship. And Animorphs is like one of my favorite shows, or one of my favorite like young adult novel series. I love Animorphs. I remember reading it in 3rd grade. That was like the first book series I actively wanted to read. My mom was so excited because I used to hate reading. And I was like, I love Animorphs. Animorphs is awesome. And if I ever had the opportunity, I would absolutely love to change my content up. And like start reviewing like young adult shit. I don't know if I should make a new channel for that. I probably should, given that it'll be a completely different set of, you know, completely different style of content. But I love that. Young adult is actually like some of the best books you could read. That's not like, you know, hardcore classics and stuff. If I may, Master Bruce. Acrobat suit can climb poles. Acrobat suit can wall kick. Dude, I hate how all the studs fly everywhere. Like, there's no way to pick them up unless you have stud magnet, which maybe exists in this game. Okay, very nice. Uh-oh. Oh, come on! That's demonic! I hate the Joker. Okay. Guys, don't you know this place is gonna blow up? Like, you're really gonna die here for the fucking clown? Now I know why every other, like, group looks down on Joker goons. You're not even, like, fighting and dying for anything meaningful. You just like to watch the world burn.
So I have one thing to say off topic.
Oh no.
You know, Noah from Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Are you
right?
about to spoil Xenoblade 3?
No. I haven't even beaten it yet. I'm kind of disappointed with the way his sword is.
What? Oh my god, dude. I would never ask you
Once
to design a
the
weapon.
reveal happened, I was like, oh,
I will never ask you to design a weapon.
I was like, yeah, but Rex's blade was so cool. And it's like, oh, it's a shit.
Is he doing the 6-7 meme?
Oh. I would hope not.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's like, bro, Rex's blade was so cool. The Monado was so cool. Then we got Noah's blade.
6-7. 6-7.
Listen, it's a cool sword for what it does. I just think the reveal was kind of
6-7.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's not a super big critique of the game.
6-7.
Now who's being a cringy TikToker?
I don't care anymore, dude. You know, like, you gotta remember
Also,
when memes were like Leroy Jenkins and shit.
Robin shouldn't even be wearing shit like that with his skin exposed so much. In a chemical factory.
You're not gonna hear any complaints from me about how almost any superhero is dressed, okay? I will be looking like Master Chief going into every engagement. Bruce, get on! Okay, go up. You grapple down. Okay, well that worked.
Apparently they did a crossover comic.
What?
Of Batman and Superman. And apparently frickin' Paul is on a date with Power Girl.
What? What?
And
wait,
this is the funny part.
And then you just continue. You're like, what?
Yes, they released a crossover comic.
I
Yeah.
fucking hate you.
But no, this kind of goes into the Paul hate thing. Apparently, he gets fucking like his spot with his date with Power Girl taken by Frank Castle. Paul is so hated.
I'm tired. This dude tired me the fuck out with that shit. Wow, I was supposed to spin across and I didn't even need to do that. I mean, like, it does make a little more sense that Dick Grayson's doing all this platforming. It just makes it weird because, you know, it's weird. Any Batman? Where is he? Hello?
Jack Black wants to be in the Yakuza movie
No, stop. I'm so done with adaptations. Please, just no more. Okay, magnificent.
One might say it's thugnificent.
I hate you. Wait, so we fall down anyway?
Hi, guys.
Wow.
Calm down.
Thanks, Soups.
Again. Wow. That is great. Isn't that great, Batman?
Destroyed all the evidence of the crime scene.
Oh my god, can we play as Superman? Superman can use freeze breath. Yeah, here we go. Release it to drift back down. Bro, like what? Is Superman invincible? Superman might genuinely be invincible. They might have to start throwing like kryptonite to do anything with Superman. Bruce, are you really this dumb? Why does Batman like have some inferiority complex about him in this game? That doesn't even make sense. Okay, save and continue. Well, Lego fires, okay. I like how they just walk into it over and over again. Like, maybe don't do that? Question mark? It's a bird, it's a plane. It's Superman! Yeah, like, what are Batman goons gonna do to Superman? Like, this is just not gonna happen. They're not gonna do shit. Superman in the Arkham series would have packed shit up in about 30 minutes. It would have been a wrap. Like, I struggle to think of anything that Superman would actually have to do that wouldn't just be one punch and Harley Quinn is like literally back broken. Even if you just wanted to incapacitate them, how long do you think they'd last? Yo, he builds super fast. Oh my god. I love Soups.
Wait until you see Flash.
Oh no. I forget this is like a soft Justice League game.
I remember when Superman and Flash were having a race. He was the fastest.
I mean, is the Flash faster? Superman has heat vision, so he can melt gold Lego. Yeah, there's no way we play as this dude the whole game, right? That's why they gotta introduce Kryptonite. He'd just be broken. Like, what can even hurt Superman? Nothing. Like, can you just fly through the whole level? Yeah, all it does is just push him away.
Star Fox, just update the graphics, leave everything else the same.
Hopefully it's not in the same quality as fucking Metroid Prime 4. But I think Metroid Prime 4 is such a unique case of this game is old and we have too much bloat with it. Because they even said, like, we didn't... They were even told, like, you can't restart this anymore. Like, this is it. This is the game that you have.
What kind of game was Parasite Eve, bro?
Turn-based.
This woman just turned everybody... Just burned everyone in the theater. Holy shit.
Oh, first time. That was back when everyone was racing to have a Resident Evil competitor, basically. To hyper explain it for people who don't know, like every single company made a Resident Evil competitor. Square Enix made Parasite Eve, Konami made Silent Hill, Sega made Deep Fear, which most people probably don't even know about.
Chinese man reportedly became fluent in Japanese after watching more than oh boy.
Hentai.
4,000 Japanese adult films.
Yeah, there it is. In case you guys were wondering if this was gonna have a wholesome ending. Fuck
Nope.
no, and fuck you too.
Parasite Eve was released 28 years ago.
Stop.
Yesterday.
Please. I'm tired, boss. Dude's just trying to make me feel old. Well, trying would imply that he's not succeeding.
I got the keys to your deposit box. I got the keys to your house. I got the keys to
Man, one
your
day when I
garage.
cognitively crush you, bro, this dude not gonna have no fun. What the fuck? Freeze. We need the electro suit. You know, Batman, it's pretty lame how you have to constantly switch suits, huh? Don't you wish you were me? Superman, I could do anything. Or Soups. Why are you even platform, Superman? Gold Lego surfaces of hidden shapes.
One more thing, sir. Pardon me, sir.
There you go. I think Superman has to hold himself back to prevent himself from literally just homelandering people and just putting his arm right through them. If you get a punch from Superman and you live, consider yourself just lucky.
One more.
You know, people always post that one meme where Superman gets yanked by the cape backwards, but they forget that 30 seconds, not even 30 seconds, 2 seconds later, he beats the shit out of fucking Darkseid. He immediately bodies him. That's the other half of that meme. It's not just Darkseid getting free hits. I know it's just supposed to be a come over here boy type meme, but you know, like whatever. Okay.
Pardon me, sir.
We're never gonna get a Superman game, by the way.
I mean,
That we did get one. It was infamously awful.
yeah, because that's the problem with the Superman game.
No, it was also how it was designed more than anything. Bro, if you had asked people prior to Arkham Asylum, hey, are there any good Batman games? A lot of people would have told you no. The idea of a Predator sequence was almost completely original to Arkham Asylum. Excellent. Oh, you just get checkpoints. I think it's cool they add checkpoints, so like if you want to finish a level, you can, it's basically a quick save. You don't have to finish a level right away. You could wait and come back later.
One more thing, sir.
No, Batman, don't fucking do that. Thank you. Well, now it makes sense. Getting True Jedi or getting Superhero on this level is way, way, way easy because you're supposed to have an entire level's worth of shit to do. Look how long this level is. The longest level so far. Okay. Oh, by the way, I have to go back now. Oh, come on! Why doesn't Superman just fly us across? Robin. Thank you. You guys are really stupid when I'm not controlling you. Well, I think we saved Ace Chemicals.
So, who blew this up?
Long story. We've got it covered.
Okay, well, just let me know. Up. Volcano in Mexico.
Uh-oh.
Call me if you need me.
Batman, maybe he could help with this. I mean, he's had a lot of experience dealing with Lex Luthor.
We don't need him.
Well, it seems like just now we needed him.
We would have been fine jumping off the roof.
I think we would have broken our legs.
Yeah, you know.
We've broken our legs before.
Yeah, but I didn't like it. I mean, if we just call him.
Robin, we can't go through life expecting Superman or anyone else to save us whenever things get tough. The only people we can rely on is ourselves. Batcomputer, tie-in.
Batcomputer, remote tie-in.
I mean, he's not wrong, but like, it's okay to ask for help
That
sometimes.
substance can be produced through a combination of the following chemicals: promethium, xenon, mercury, tantalum, and dialum.
Accessing. No substance found.
What substance can be approximated through the combination of the chemicals?
Accessing. Listed chemicals can combine to form an approximation of kryptonite.
Kryptonite? We better call Superman.
Not going to call.
Oh, this is exactly when we should call Superman.
Activate tracking systems. Detect nearby sources of kryptonite.
Affirmative.
There it is.
Alright, Chemical Crisis. Yeah, I kind of figured they were only going to give Superman to you for a little bit. Apparently Green Lantern's in this too. I don't know, maybe Martian Manhunter is like DLC. Or maybe just added later. He probably just sits on the Justice League watchtower the entire time doing fuck all. The Juggernaut! Alright. Well, we're going to stop here. I don't think Max will have any complaints. Very nice. Are there anything else you'd like to throw in, Max?
Hopefully we'll get to Batman, the Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight?
Collection.
Oh, fair. Yeah, okay. Listen, man, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying actually using my fucking 360 library for once, so no complaints from me. Sounds good. Alright, very nice.